Hey guys, it's Ryan Shred TV, and I'm about to react to Koi's video, basically talking about his thoughts about how if it would be good but bad for Wolverine to come back in the Multiverse of Madness because Patrick Stewart, basically his voice showed up in the trailer for Multiverse of Madness, so this is his um, take on if like other X-Men characters like Wolverine would show up and the implications good or bad and how it would play out. So yeah, it's like literally just a minute video, but I just wanted to react to it. I'm a big fan of him and Christian Harloff and the whole. I'll say that for another day. Basically, let's just react to this.
So someone said Logan doesn't need to come back, and I agree and disagree with this. So first of all, I myself am of two schools of thought. I love Wolverine, he's one of my favorites, but the X-Men should be their own thing first. It's not Wolverine and the X-Men, though that was a fun cartoon. But that's exactly how they made the movies, that was the problem. So this is what I would do. I would have a Disney Plus show detailing Wolverine through the decades leading up to the decade they introduced the X-Men. It's literally the best stuff of the X-Men Origins movie. Do that to introduce a new Wolverine. He's more than enough of a versatile character to have his own show. Endears us to a new actor because Hugh Jackman is perfect. It's going to be very hard. And it also is ripe for cameos. And it means we get to live with the X-Men for a while. Now we can have young X-Men. We can have old X-Men. We can have a school. And then we've got a show on the side. Have a Disney Plus show with Wolverine, endearing us to him, separate of the movies. Then when they meet, it means something. It matters. It's huge. Have your cake, eat it too.
I was thinking about that. I was like, X-Men, the great thing about X-Men and Disney Plus could really strive with this, with Marvel, is that they can make multiple Disney Plus shows with different, even separate characters or even X-Men themselves. Even I do believe they deserve a movie, kind of like Daredevil deserves a movie because, the X-Men are kind of like the Marvel thing and the forefront of Marvel. But, come on, Kitty Pryde show, Cyclops show. If they really were to do it, I wouldn't even though he's not technically an X-Men, but he's associated with the X-Men. But I wouldn't back down seeing maybe a Deadpool. I know they wouldn't do like Ryan. I don't think Ryan Reynolds would do a live action TV show based off his character, but maybe kind of like what they're doing with the Spider-Man freshman year, kind of like doing an animated, but maybe R-rated. I don't know, just something like that. But but that would be kind of cool if they had a Wolverine. Because that was the one thing I did like about the X-Men Origins Wolverine, is that the first part of it was kind of like, the beginning of Wolverine, like coming from the 1800s, going to the 1900s, going through most of all the wars, so from World War I to II to the Vietnam War. So it would kind of be kind of cool just to have a show like that, kind of telling it like a prequel series, if you will, and then it'll lead into the X-Men and something like that. And yeah, it would be cool. But I don't know if they planning on taking the X-Men from the Fox universe, or they're gonna just redo the whole thing. I don't know, or just take selective characters from the X-Men Fox universe, like with Multiverse of Madness, how the whole multiverse collision thing. I don't know if they're actually going to do that or not, but it kind of looks like they're going to do that with the Illuminati and all. But we'll see. But yeah, it would be super dope if they did a Wolverine TV show on Disney. Like I said, I think X-Men Disney Plus could really benefit doing multiple X-Men like TV shows. Like they have such a plethora of characters. They can just take ones that people don't even know about. They can put them at the forefront, kind of like they're doing with Moon Knight. Even though he's kind of well known a little bit, but not a lot of people know much about Moon Knight. But this Disney Plus would be perfect for that kind of reason. So when we get to the movies, we kind of already have some sort of connective tissue, kind of explaining the character without going to a book. Even though a comic book is nice and all, but having something in live action form with MCU would probably benefit that in the long run for the movies. And I like how Kevin Feige is taking that route with all this stuff. But yeah, comment down below and tell me what you think. What Wolverine, X-Men, this whole thing with the Multiverse of Madness and where it's gonna go. And yeah, like and subscribe to the best in the business you dig, Ryan Shred TV. And thank you for watching.